Evaluating algebraic expressions. Welcome to our lesson on evaluating algebraic expressions. In this video, you'll learn how to interpret and solve expressions with variables, a skill that helps us solve real-world problems with ease. Together, we'll explore examples, practice substituting values, and understand how expressions can change based on different situations. Let's get started and see how algebra can make problem-solving simpler. In Activity 1, you created an expression to represent the amount of fruit brought on a picnic. In the expression n plus 6, the 6 is a constant that represents the number of plums. This number doesn't have a changing value. The variable, n, which represents the number of apples brought, can change. For example, if you decided to bring 4 apples, how many total pieces of fruit will you bring on the picnic? The number 4 is used in place of the variable, and the expression becomes equal to 10 pieces of fruit packed for the picnic. By substituting a set value for a variable, you are evaluating the expression. To evaluate an expression means to find the value of the expression when a number value is substituted for the variable in the expression. You evaluate an algebraic expression the same way you do a numerical expression, with one extra step. In order to evaluate an expression, you first replace the variable with a number value. This means that evaluating the expression can lead to different answers, depending on which number values are used. In math, this number value is often provided to you, but in some situations, you will be asked to choose a random number to substitute for the variable. See how this works with a real-life example. Laura always eats 2 more slices of pizza than her little brother. The amount of pizza her little brother eats can change from day to day, so you show the changing value with a variable. Let p stand for the number of pizza slices Laura's little brother eats. Laura eats 2 more than that, so the expression for her pizza should reflect the same number as her brother, p plus 2 more, p plus 2. When choosing a number value to use for evaluating, be sure to use common sense. For example, in the pizza problem, it wouldn't make sense for Laura's little brother to eat 200 slices of pizza. Instead, he might eat 1 slice, 2 slices, 3 slices, etc. You can see that the number of pizza slices that Laura eats increases as the number of slices her brother eats goes up. So the value of the expression, the answer you get when you evaluate, is dependent on the number value used for the variable. You use this same process along with the order of operations to work more complex problems. Try this example. Matt gets a $5 allowance each week. He also earns $4 for each yard chore he does. The changing value is the number of yard chores that Matt does, which can be shown with a variable such as y. Matt would find his pay amount by multiplying the number of yard chores completed by $4 and adding that to his $5 weekly allowance. The expression is shown like this. You know this is an algebraic expression because it has a variable, y, along with 2 constants, 4 and 5. To evaluate it, you need a value for the variable. Let's say that Matt did 6 yard chores this week. Replace y with the numeral 6 in the expression, and then follow the order of operations to solve. If Matt is paid his regular allowance plus $4 for each of the 6 yard chores completed, he will earn $29. Will Matt always earn $29? No, his pay will vary depending on the number value used for the variable, the number of yard chores he completed. How much would he earn if he did 8 yard chores? This time you replace the variable with 8 and solve. Some expressions will look more complicated than these examples, but you approach them the same way. Consider this expression. To evaluate, you first replace n with any number value. Because this isn't a word problem, you don't have to think about which value makes sense, but you do want to choose a number value that is easy to work with. Then follow the order of operations to find the value of the expression for the chosen number. In each of these examples, you see that the expression has a different answer when the value of the variable changes. This concept is one of the important foundations of algebra. You'll get it in no time.